Meaningful is our principles, right? Humanity, impartiality, neutrality, voluntary service, universality, and unity. Meaningful, so I say meaningful, you say Red Cross. Meaningful, Red Cross. Meaningful, Red Cross. Thank you very much. So let me stand on as the protocol and in a special way greet Dr. Nungua, the President of the Ghana Red Cross, the Honorable Secretary General of the Ghana Red Cross, other members of the IRC here present, members of the Ghana Red Cross National Executive Board and its management team, and all of you, the volunteers from across the different regions of Ghana. I bring you sincere greetings from our Honorable President of the Liberian Red Cross Society, President M. Rogers, a member of the West Coast Group, of which our brother Dr. Nungua is also part of. We are happy to be here today. The theme of our national celebration across our international celebration, United in Humanity, set a stage for our presence here today for the Liberian Red Cross. Because in the Red Cross, there is no boundary. In the Red Cross, there is no tribe. In the Red Cross, there is no region. In the Red Cross, there is one people, the vulnerable, in need for humanitarian response. It is against this backdrop, we from the Liberian Red Cross want to say to you, the Ghana Red Cross, we are in deep solidarity with you, especially seeing the very ambiguous drive you have in terms of having an international hospital to cater to the need of the most vulnerable people in Ghana, including in West Africa. I want to say to you this particular message to be conveyed by our President and our National Executive Board, and to you the volunteers, it's a challenge to you to support your President, support your management team to ensure that this dream is realized. And to you partner institution, the government of Ghana will be with you to see the urgency to ensure that this dream becomes a reality. Thank you very much. We say to you, Meaningful Red Cross.
Amin Abdul of the African Youth Network of AFRC. IFRC Chair. Amin Abdul. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Distinguished President Dr. Zonko, National Vice President, and respected partners, members of the humanitarian community, I need to stand on the existing protocol. So for me, it's a great honor to be here today as we commemorate the World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day, a celebration of humanity, compassion, and the extraordinary power of voluntary service. I must say, anytime Nigerians come to Ghana, we always feel at home. You know, sometimes it could be the Jollof battle, sometimes the football, sometimes the music, and sometimes it's economic challenges. However, we continue to experience both progress and problems together like two brothers that we have. So, ladies and gentlemen, the only difference is that when Ghana speaks, it sounds very calm and more diplomatic. But when we speak in Nigeria, like I'm speaking now, we add more volume to it. So, beyond the human life, something very important. Our shared belief that Africa's strength will always be found in solidarity, community, and humanity. Today, The presence of our revered traditional leaders, alongside our fellow humanitarian workers and volunteers, send a powerful message to us at the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies that the Ghana Red Cross is truly localized, truly community-based, and deeply trusted by the people. As we celebrate, we must also honor the brave humanitarian workers and volunteers who paid the supreme price while serving humanity. Their sacrifices reminds us that the emblem we wear is not just a symbol. It's a promise to stand beside people in their most difficult moments. The Ghana Red Cross has consistently fulfilled that promise, from floods in the northern and upper east regions to cholera outbreaks, fires, public health emergencies. Time and again, volunteers have stepped forward to bring hope where there was despair. And looking at the large number of volunteers in this room today, one thing is very clear: volunteers continue to remain the backbone of our movement. No matter how strong an organization may appear, without volunteers, there is no Red Cross. Service, service, service. But ladies and gentlemen, humanity also requires investments. Compassion alone cannot fuel ambulances. Compassion alone cannot stock relief items. Compassion alone cannot sustain emergency response operations. This is why I want to respectfully call on individuals, corporate organizations, and partners across Ghana to continue strengthening the domestic resource base of the Ghana Red Cross Society. Because the strongest national societies are not only built by international support, they are built by communities, businesses, and citizens who believe in their own humanitarian institutions. If we passionately argue for hours about jollof rice, then surely we can also passionately invest in saving lives. So, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, to every volunteer, every partner, and supporter who gathered here today, thank you for keeping the spirit of humanity alive. May the Ghana Red Cross Society continue to grow from strength to strength in service to humanity. Thank you very much. God bless the Ghana Red Cross Society. God bless Ghana and God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
It's now the turn of George Adam Luz of the International Committee of Red Cross. A short solidarity message. Sir. As Mr. George Adam Luz of the International Committee of Red Cross, ICRC. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, honorable guests, friends of the Red Cross, partners, representatives of different embassies, colleagues from the Iranian Red Crescent, the Nigerian Red Cross, from the Nigerian Red Cross from the International Federation. It is a pleasure to be here with you today. Distinguished volunteers of the Ghana Red Cross Society, service! Service! It is an enormous pleasure to address today the participants in this celebration. The 8th of May is a day we all love in the Red Cross and Red Crescent. And the Red Cross movement, we call Operation Coordinator of the International Committee of the Red Cross Regional Delegation in Abidjan. From Abidjan, we cover humanitarian programs in Ghana, in Guinea, in the Ivory Coast, in Togo, and in Benin. I am extremely honored to have been worked for the Red Cross already now for 20 years of my life, dedicated to promoting a well-aligned, efficient, professional, coordinated, and principled humanitarian action. We, as members of the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement, are very proud to be the largest humanitarian network in the world. Service! service. We at the ICRC, International Committee of the Red Cross, are also very proud to be not only part of the family, but to having initiated the family. Since 1863, the International Committee of the Red Cross works to provide protection and assistance services to victims of armed conflict and violence all over the world, and to promote respect for international humanitarian law, the laws of war, IHL, aiming at protecting civilians from harm. We do this hand by hand with our colleagues from the 191 national societies of the Red Cross and Red Crescent and our brothers from the Federation. But we are not happy. Let us be honest. Across the globe, what we see are dehumanizing narratives, hate, attacks on humanitarian workers are making our communities more divided and our work more dangerous. That is why this year we started with a powerful grassroots message, united in humanity, for this year's World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day. On this day, we also remember and pay tribute to those who have lost their lives in the line of duty at the service of others. These colleagues remind us of the need to safeguard principled humanitarian action and protect those who risk their lives to assist others, sometimes at the cost of their own life, as called for under international humanitarian law. We, on this day, we make a call to protect humanitarian volunteers and workers and medical personnel as a shared, non-negotiable responsibility. Enough is enough. Today, we see the humanitarian sector being dismantled, underfunded, and the most basic norms, including the laws of war, being put into question. There are more than 130 ongoing armed conflicts, and humanitarian needs are on the rise. Among the close to 39 million, what we call in the Red Cross in the humanitarian sector IDPs, internally displaced people in Africa, 85% of them are displaced due to conflict and war. The alarming increase in conflicts worldwide and the numerous violations of international humanitarian law, the law of war, or IHL, has led us to launching in September 2024 by 6 states and the ICRC a global initiative to galvanize political commitment on IHL. The ICRC wishes to thank the authorities of Ghana because they joined the initiative, they contributed and they participate as co-chairs on one of the 6 work streams of this initiative to support IHL. The workshop on the use of information and communication technologies in armed conflict. The Global IHL initiative will culminate in an international conference that since yesterday we know it will take place in Jordan, hosted by His Majesty the King on the 7th of December in attendance by heads of states, called Humanity in War. So we extend our invitation to His Excellency the President. In this regard, the ICRC, together with the Ghana Red Cross, encourages the authorities to strengthen and revitalize the National IHL Commission, which represents the primary national mechanism for the implementation of international humanitarian law in Ghana. The ICRC, together with the Ghana Red Cross movement make a call to preserve human dignity. This is the most important of our principles, humanity. We always say that it's at the top of the pyramid. Preserve human dignity, respect for international humanitarian law, respect for principled humanitarian action. Our principles are enablers of action. Our neutrality, impartiality, and independence allow us to operate where others cannot. And they ensure that the aid reaches those that are most in need. We advocate for a non-politicized, principled humanitarian action. Service. Service. Always. We will not name a conflict all over the world, a situation of violence, a natural pandemic, a disaster, in which you do not see the Red Cross volunteers of all faiths, cultures, identities, and nationalities, united by universal values and principles in the front lines, supporting the most vulnerable. That is what we do at the Red Cross. Service. Service. The International Red Cross movement celebrates today more than 160 years of humanitarian dedicated humanitarian action locally and globally, in Ghana and everywhere in the world. I have myself been very lucky in these 20 years to have worked in Haiti, Panama, Mexico, Honduras, Iraq, Gaza, Chad, Benin, Togo, and Ghana. And what I've seen everywhere is volunteers and staff of the Red Cross supporting essential services, providing assistance, visiting detainees, dialoguing, discussing with all parties to any situation or any conflict to discuss access, acceptance, and the protection of the civilian population. So, no matter where, no matter when, volunteers and staff of the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movements are there, united in humanity and working to preserve human dignity in the face of crisis. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Also in attendance, we have the former Secretary General of the Ghana Red Cross, Mr. Samoto. Can we see you? Thank you, Mr. Samoto. Then we also have the former Communication Manager of the Ghana Red Cross, Lawyer Louise Ampon-Ochre. Now is the time for the last message on solidarity, and comes from the head of delegation in Ghana of the International Federation of Red Crescent, Nungua Seawater. A round of applause. They are doing so much for the country and for people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, Namache, and all colleagues, volunteers, and dear friends. Service. Yeah, I'm here to read a speech on behalf of my head of delegation, who is based in Abuja, Nigeria, and who couldn't be with us today. It is an honor to join you today in Accra as we commemorate World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day, a day that reminds us not only of our history, but of our enduring responsibility to humanity. That calls for stronger community engagement, listening to people, not just speak them. It also emphasizes the importance of building trust through transparent and accountability. It highlights the need to invest in local actors and also local action. The whole concept of localization and accountability, supporting our national institutions to be stronger as the international institutions pull away from the scene of action. So for Red Cross, all of us in the humanitarian space, the message is very clear. We must adapt, we must innovate, and above all, we must remain rooted in trust. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and volunteers, I would like to express our deep appreciation to the government of Ghana for the continued support to the Ghana Red Cross Society. The government commitment enables the society to serve communities across the country, but more is needed. We call for an even stronger partnership between government and the private sector, civil society and international partners to expand the reach and impact of our humanitarian action. As I conclude, let us remember that despite the challenges we face, there is much to be hoped for. The Ghana Red Cross stands strong, supported by the IFRC, the ICRC, and the global network of 191 national societies, and millions of volunteers. Actually, globally, the IFRC and its network has 16 million volunteers, and you did hear that here in Ghana there are 72,000 volunteers which are spread across the country. In every community, there are people ready to act, ready to serve, and ready to bring hope. The future of humanitarian action in Ghana and indeed globally is not defined by crisis alone, but by our collective response to it. Let us move forward with courage, compassion, and in our unwavering commitment to humanity. Thank you so much. Please join us. Thank you so much, Your Excellencies. So I take this opportunity to present the World Disasters Report 2026, and with the Ghana Red Cross. It is an important document that is of interest to us. It identifies some of the key challenges which are basically around misinformation, disinformation, and how it impacts negatively on humanitarian assistance and work. And I believe it is going to be an interesting reading and also has a lot of actionable proposals. Thank you so much.
Thank our senior actors for what they have just done. Let me quickly also acknowledge the presence of Madam BB and Mr. Esel, former senior staff of the Ghana Red Cross. I think they are here. Let us know you by your hand. Thank you very much. We are coming to the climax, or we are almost at the climax, or should I say we are at the final lap. But before we come to that, let me make a statement that is also very important. The Iranian clinic, the Iranian clinic in Ghana, intends running a blood donation event at its premises a week from now, that is on the 15th May, so that it's calling on volunteers, those who want to donate blood, to show a presence at the Ready Clinic, where they will have a reward for such a humanitarian gesture. What are the contents of such a reward? You get 2 tins of milk, 5 tins of milk, 2 Belapa bottle of drink, a bottle of water, so to speak, and then something else, and then 2 bottles of malt Guinness. I think it's not bad at all. To replenish the blood that we may lose in that humanitarian effort. So take note of that. It's the Ready Clinic, it's the venue, and it's on the 15th of May this month. Make a donation at the hospital, which is organizing that in conjunction with the National Blood Service. We also have Madam Lydia McLean, former comms manager of the International Red Cross, Ghana Red Cross Society. Madam Lydia McLean, former comms manager of Ghana Red Cross Society. Are you here? Thank you. I'll show you your presence. Yes. There's also, let me quickly appeal to the media that they will be the conveyor belt of such an important message. And the message is that the Red Cross, the Ghana Red Cross Society, intends establishing a hospital of emergency, hospital that will serve vulnerable people, of course, all humanity, with the emphasis of people who don't have the means yet have to face crucial health issues. Of course, that also synchronizes with government's Ghana Medical Fund, which is also going to support ordinary, needy people who need vital financial assistance to access medication And so we appeal to the media to put lay emphasis on the hospital that is coming on board, the need for corporate sponsors, and those who want to donate kindly to the hospital project to step forward and show a presence at the Ghana Red Cross Society for their names to be in the register or in the records for having contributed to such noble projects. Thank you very much. And we are going to the awards. And so me also getting ready as the chairman of today's event to give the final wrap-up. I mean, a very short statement, not up to 2 minutes or not more than 2 minutes to give your final wrap-up representing the government. So we are now at the stage of presenting awards to hard-working volunteers and staff of the Red Cross, and we expect the first person to run the podium should be the representative of the United Nations, UNDSS. We step forward, we make 4 presentations to the awardees. I'm sure the award those who are going to receive awards are aware that we have been penciled for such important recognition. Of course, patience is bitter, but this fruit is sweet. And so to be awarded means that you will be consistent in all your actuations. And today, marks the day that you are going to be recognized for the hard work you're doing. It's also going to be an example for others who are also in the post. So, Madam, so, persons who are going to receive the awards will be projected here on the screens, and we will know who is coming. We have beautiful trophies with the emblem of the Red Cross sitting behind the curtain, and I'll be giving the trophies to present to our awardees. So the first person is the CFU Babla from Ashanti region. The CFU Babla from Ashanti region. What will you do? Bonsoir, and Madam from the United Nations Department for Safety and Security to present our award to you. This is a lifetime moment, please. Lifetime moment. Thank you very much. Madam, you have 3 more to do. And the next is Malta region. Is the next recipient of the Red Cross Award. Congratulations, sir. This shows that whatever you do in the crowd, the mailing crowd, you will be identified by your distinct contributions. Thank you very much for your work. Next is Daniel Gracie Jason Senior. Daniel Gracie Jason Senior. What will you do, man? Keep it up. Good. That's it. Keep it up. So, one more. Now he's making an announcement in Greater Accra region. That's the announcement. I think it's my own baby. Let me give you a handshake. Proud to be here. That's great. Great moment for baby Nana saying. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. The next to present the awards should be the representative of the Norwegian Embassy. Madam, you are going to present the awards. Who is having your place? Okay, then we move to the Deputy Director. Okay, the next round of awards represented by the ICRC rep, George. So George, who are the next to present the awards? We represent our 3 of them. So, coming up next is Mr. Yendao Eugene from the Upper West region. Yendao Eugene. Yendao Eugene. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Let's project the next. That is Dr. Patrick Korklu Afotey from the Western region. The Western region. Dr. Patrick Korklu Afotey. Dr. Korklu Afotey is 86 years old. Still going strong, serving humanity. Thank you very much. It's a great Dr. Chris. Very impressive. We don't grant you more than. Thank you very much. Next, the last one before Mr. George is Imoro Mohammed, Northern Region. Wow. Imoro. Imoro is stepping forward. You see this guy and wonderful moments. Congratulations, Aladi Imoro. Thank you very much, Mr. George. Thank you very much. Good. Thank you very much. Excellent. Now invite up here the Vice President of the Liberian Red Cross to present another round of awards. He's presenting 4. So let's project the next recipient. That is Nungua Seawater. And the first the name of the founder of the Red Cross. Congratulations, man. Good. Thank you very much. So good. Good. Thank you very much. Next is Jacob Stevens. Jacob Stevens, coming from Central Region. Begin process. is receiving his award for great, excellent humanitarian service coming from the central region of Ghana. Receiving the award, representing the Ashanti region. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. You are appointed and discharged. The next to present the awards is the deputy. The chair of the president of the Ghana Council, yes, you come and present the awards. Anybody representing the Ghana National Council to present the next set of awards. We will present 3 of the awards to the recipients. Thank you, our revered traditional rulers. Thank you very much, our revered traditional rulers, queen mothers, and chiefs. Now let's project the next recipient, and that is Madam Winifred Blackson of the Central Region. Winifred Blackson, Central Region. Representing Central Region. And there she comes. Madame Winifred. Let us see the Ayazaba. As Nia Muselkai, flanked by Queen King Mothers and Chief Linguists presenting the award. The next is Madame Sophia Nankongma, Northern Region. Sophia Nankongma, Northern Region is the next awardee. She's walking majestically to the stage. Thank you. Madame Sophia Nankongma. Good. Congratulations. From Upper West Region. Wow, that is Mohammed Memuna. Good. Congratulations, madam. Thank you so much. We go on later to celebrate. Thank you. The last two represented by Deputy Director of Country, General of Nungua, if he's around.
Hello, hello, me Lame, Wagabo, me, yes, Baby, over to it, to a farm. Hello, me and the film money. We knew that me and the film money. Everything is English. But when we are calling people, they come from, Ashanti. Now, my 2 minutes is almost gone. So that much I have to say. It's really girls. Honorable listeners, ladies and gentlemen, traditional rulers, on behalf of His Royal Majesty, the Parliamentary, and the people of the Ghana State, I welcome you all to this wonderful, important occasion. His Royal Majesty is very happy with this very happy with this program, and the message is very simple and short. It's going to make sure all the sponsors, everybody that helps from today, when it comes to Ghana Red Cross, is going to be part and parcel of it. So this is a short message from His Royal Majesty, the Crown Chair, to you, that is solid behind you. And I quite remember when I was with one of the agencies that sponsor Camilo Marathon. Every time we go out there, we see the Red Cross, like the way MC was saying. If you have anyone that way, like Trabolo and Red Cross Lamia, like I know a traveling marathon. Under 13, I was part of them, and I saw what the Red Cross people did for Ghana, the Mother Ghana. We really thank you for this program. I will say thank you. Thank you.